I know many of you may have been to the village to get something from someone, maybe to conceive a child, maybe for blood pressure, maybe for diabetes. There's so many concoctions out there, okay? And many people are drinking it. And I want to tell you that those concoctions, some of them may be buying people more than the disease itself. I want you to know that anytime you're given a concoction to drink, make sure you know what is in that concoction, okay? Ask questions. Know what you're taking, because some people can mix anything for profit and promise you heaven and earth. And before you know it, your liver is damaged, your kidney is damaged. And not that natural herbs is not good, it's good. But the thing is that our ancestors that were drinking it, they respected caution, they respected knowledge, they respected preparation. So the people that truly know what to do are the ones doing it. But nowadays, how many people do you know that respect anything? Anybody can put anything together, and there's no integrity anymore until you don't know what they're mixing. Some people mix it with alcohol, some people mix things with chemicals, and they sell it to you and tell you will cure this and cure that, and you don't know what you're drinking half the time. So yes, if you're going to be drinking, for example, onumo leaf is natural. I don't think there's any risk involved. Highest, you may not do what it's supposed to do. But if you're drinking concoction that is mixed by somebody, the danger is sometimes, even if they do mix the herbs, you don't know the dosage, they don't measure it. There is no controlled environment where they measure how much somebody is supposed to take. So that something is natural does not always mean it's safe. You can be taking so much that you're overpowering your liver or your kidney. So be careful with concoctions, especially the ones prepared that a random person. Okay, that's number one. Another thing is, if you're taking medicine from the hospital, let's say you're in high blood pressure medication or you're in some type of medication, be careful, because you don't know if those concoctions you're drinking is interacting with the medicines you're taking. Another thing is, you don't know how it's prepared. Some of these things are prepared in dirty environments, so you end up getting yourself infected by things you don't know. In the verge of trying to get help for one disease or the other, you're getting yourself even more sick. That's another thing. So be careful with concussion. If you don't know what you're taking, don't take it. If you do know what you're taking, for example, numo leaf and chiamu leaf, all these leaves, that's okay. But another thing that I will ask you to do, even if you're taking the things you do know, all those leaves that you know, make sure you're checking that thing you're trying to cure. Make sure you're checking to see if it's actually curing it. That's all I ask. If somebody tells you, oh, drink pawpaw leaves and it's going to cure your diabetes, make sure you're checking your diabetes, you're checking your sugar level to make sure, oh, this pawpaw leaf that I'm drinking is actually working. Don't just keep drinking it. There's something called, you have to be able to check to see if what you're doing is working. So if you see that your blood pressure or your diabetes or whatever you're drinking it for, if you see that it's not getting better, you will know on time to seek for a different route of help, to seek help in a different route. Okay, because sometimes, honestly, I do feel like all these things, concoction that people are drinking, promising heaven and earth, end up doing more harm than good. So be careful if you're drinking concoction that is given to you by anybody. I was told of somebody that had, I think it was kidney problems or whatever problem they had, and instead of going to the hospital, they went and got this black substance in a bottle that was given to them by somebody, and they were drinking it, and eventually they died. Okay, now who is going to go and check and see if that thing they're drinking helped to buy them even faster? And even if that thing didn't help to buy them, they have stopped the treatment that can potentially help them. I know people are very skeptical about doctors and medicine and hospitals, but I put it to you that they're not all bad. I know they're bad doctors, but they're good doctors that will actually combine traditional medicine in terms of those leaves, herbs, and things like that in conjunction with what they're doing. They believe in natural cure. So unless they need to do otherwise, there are doctors that do believe in nature. So all doctors are not bad. Stop being so skeptical about doctors. They can actually help you. That's why they went to school. Okay? Thank you all for watching. Until next time, may God bless you. Thank you for watching.